George Washington was born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland County, Virginia. He grew up on a plantation, surrounded by farmland, rivers, and the responsibilities of colonial life. His father, Augustine Washington, died when George was only 11 years old, and this loss changed the direction of his life. Without the chance for a full formal education like his older brothers, Washington learned through experience, hard work, and constant self-study. As a teenager, he became fascinated with surveying, the science of measuring land. At just 17, he earned a position as the official surveyor for Culpeper County, Virginia. This job gave him independence, money, and a deep understanding of the American frontier. It also introduced him to powerful families, including the Fairfaxes, who helped shape his early career. Washington's life changed again when he entered the military. During the French and Indian War, he served as a young officer and gained valuable experience, even though the war was dangerous and often chaotic. These early battles taught him leadership, discipline, and the importance of strategy, skills he would later use on a much larger stage. In 1759, Washington married Martha Custis, a wealthy widow with 2 children. Their marriage brought stability, partnership, and a strong home life at Mount Vernon, the plantation Washington would spend decades improving and expanding. Everything changed in the 1770s as tensions grew between the American colonies and Great Britain. Washington became a strong supporter of independence. In 1775, the Continental Congress chose him as the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army. It was an enormous responsibility. The American forces were poorly trained, poorly supplied, and facing the most powerful empire in the world. But Washington's leadership held the army together. Through freezing winters, long marches, and constant danger, he inspired his soldiers to keep fighting. His famous crossing of the Delaware River in 1776 and the victory at Trenton became symbols of American courage and determination. After 8 long years, the colonies finally won their independence. When the war ended, Washington surprised the world by giving up his military power and returning to private life at Mount Vernon. But the new nation needed him again. In 1787, he presided over the Constitutional Convention, helping shape the government of the United States. 2 years later, he was unanimously elected as the first president of the United States. As president, Washington set many traditions that future leaders still follow today, from forming a cabinet to serving only 2 terms. He worked to strengthen the new government, keep peace, and unite a country that was still fragile and divided. After 8 years in office, he retired once more to Mount Vernon, hoping to live quietly as a farmer. He died there on December 14, 1799, leaving behind a legacy of leadership, integrity, and national unity. Today, George Washington is remembered as the father of his country, not because he was perfect, but because he guided the United States through its most difficult beginnings with courage, discipline, and a deep sense of duty.